Hi, everyone who's joining. Thank you so much. Welcome to this beginner's meditation session. I'm so excited to share the foundations of this practice and move through a really accessible and gentle meditation practice with you guys this morning. So I'll wait a few more minutes, just 1 or 2 minutes, to make sure everyone who wants to be involved is signed in and on, and then we'll begin. If you guys have any really specific questions while we wait, you can go ahead and type them into the comment section in the bar down below on your screen. And everyone can hear me and all? Cool. I'm gonna lower the music just a bit. Okay. I hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday morning. It's been interesting. The days kind of are all blending together. I woke up and had to remind myself that it was Sunday. Okay, so I think we can get started. It's just a minute after 11, and I just want to start by kind of giving you guys an outline as to how this is going to break down today. So first, I'm going to go over some of the benefits and myths and truths about meditating to clear things up a bit. Then we're going to breathe, then we're going to move our bodies, and then we're going to end with a brief meditation. So let's get started. So first thing is first, I want to share with you guys some of the benefits of meditating. These are all very much backed by science. They're very real, concrete things, and concrete truths about this practice. And I have articles to back all of this up, research that I've personally done to become a bit more involved on the concrete facts behind this practice. So if anyone is interested in receiving some of that information, just message me after, and I'll go ahead and forward you all of those articles. So here we go. Benefits of meditating. 1, it sharpens your attention and focus, which is pretty obvious. It's pretty much a practice of sharpening the mind. 2, it improves memory. And if any of you guys know me, that's a big one for me. I have a terrible memory, so I love that this is one of the benefits of this practice. 3, it makes you more resilient to stress. And I really like how that's phrased. It doesn't eliminate stress. That's impossible, but it does make you more resilient. 4, it increases compassion and makes our compassion more effective. 5, it improves mental and physical health. Of course, those two things are very much linked. 6, it has a positive impact on your relationships. When we are more connected with ourselves, we can best support and show up for all of our loved ones. 7, it reduces bias. And this one's really interesting to me. So I read up a lot about this. And meditation, essentially what happens when you practice going deep within and you practice becoming unattached to placing positive or negative labels onto things, you become a bit more neutral in your perspective, and it allows you to release attachment to bias, which is a beautiful thing in this world. 8, it reduces our natural tendency to focus on the negative things in life. And then a few truths about meditating. 1, it is a practice. It's a meditation practice. There is no end goal. It's an evolving practice. It's an evolving relationship with yourself. So as you grow and progress through your life, your meditation practice grows with you. It is an ongoing, lifelong practice, and one that, like I said, never has no end point. So with some people, that's kind of hard to get around. In this day and age, we're so hyper-focused on timelines and getting from A to B, and meditation really allows you to settle and sit in that middle ground. It's about really the journey and not the destination. 2, it's work. So a lot of people think meditation is about being relaxed and peaceful, and yes, that is often very true. And at the same time, it is work. It's sitting down with yourself. So the more that you practice and the deeper you go within your own soul and within your own being, some things may come up that are not so easy to sit with. And that's where the real work comes in. But once you go through that, there's so much peace and resolution on the other side of that. 3, there is no such thing as having no thoughts. In meditation, this is a huge one to grasp and to understand. In meditation, you're not suppressing your thoughts, or you're not going to a place where there are no thoughts at all. It's the practice of acknowledging that you do have so many thoughts that come in and out of your mind every second of every day. But it's that practice of letting them to come into your mind, welcoming them with open arms, acknowledging them, noting them, but making the conscious choice not to go down the path where that thought may lead, but instead to practice coming back to the breath and back to your center. 4 is, this is a great one too, especially for beginners. It's a myth that you must be sitting down in a cross-legged position with your hands on your knees in order to meditate. Yes, that is a seat that you see often in this practice, but by no means the only option. As long as you are comfortable in a place where your back can be straight, your heart can be lifted, and you feel aligned and supported, that's the most important thing. So if you want to lie with your back, say against your couch or on a pillow, that's perfectly fine. My only suggestion, and this is passed down from my teacher, is that the back of your head is not rested directly on anything, because that signals to our bodies that it's time to go to sleep. And then 5 is another myth that I love, is I don't have time to meditate. Everybody has 3 minutes of their day to sit down, quiet the mind, quiet the body, and be with themselves. And that's all it takes, is 3 minutes a day, maybe even 1 minute a day if you start with. It's just so think about it like this. In your jobs, when you schedule off, say, a 20-minute phone call, and that's in your calendar, you know it's coming up, you see that 20-minute meeting. Think about this as a scheduled 2-minute meeting with yourself every single day. All right, so now that that's cleared up, let's just get into some really easy, gentle breath and movement. Breath comes first because you breathe in deeply to remind your mind that you are home in your body. You breathe in deeply to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic nervous system, just to break this down a little bit, the sympathetic nervous system is when we breathe like this. So that activates like fight or flight when we're running away from something, or when we get nervous and panicky. When we want to calm the body, calm the nervous system, send signals to our body and our mind that we are safe, we are okay, we are calm, what do? Right? We take a inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth, or back out the nose. So let's start there, and then we'll bring in some gentle movement, and then we'll end with a meditation. So finding a seat, a gentle seat, again, this can be in this cross-legged position or any other position that feels comfortable for you. And go ahead and just close your eyes. Take a moment to feel your body. Take a moment to recognize where you are in your day, where you are in the space of your home. Maybe just do a really quick check-in with how you're feeling. And now sit up tall in the spine, relaxed in the shoulders. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill your belly, your ribs, your back, your heart. Hold it at the top. And exhale it out the mouth. Let it go. One more like that. Breathe in deep. In. Hold. Exhale it out. And now we're going to bring in a breath that looks like this. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more times. In through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take one deep breath in and one deep breath out. Clear that out. So good. Maybe just close your eyes and sit for a moment. Recognize any shift from just that really simple breath work. Inhale deep. Exhale and flutter your eyes open. Really nice. And now we'll just move through some really gentle movement to get our body active, the energy flowing through our physical being. And then we'll move on to our meditation. So inhale, lift the right arm up high to the sky. Exhale, send it over to the left side. And maybe your left hand can come to your thigh or to the ground. And on the inhale, you're going to reach through the right fingertips. And on the exhale, move your shoulder away from your ear. Gently press into the right sit bone. Good. So we're finding this deep side body stretch, lengthening through the right side body. And maybe our gaze and our heart can move up towards the sky. Inhale here once more. And exhale, go ahead and float that hand back down to the ground. Good. Moving on to the other side. Inhale, sweeping the left arm up high. Exhale, sends it over to the right. And then finding that length all along the left side body. Gently rotating heart and gaze up towards the sky. Maybe allowing your shoulder to intentionally move up towards your ear. And then you can guide it back down, away from the earlobe. Really nice. Inhale lifts you back up, and exhale placing the hand back down on the mat. Placing your palms on your knees, we're going to move through some seated cat and cows. So inhale, lifting your heart, arching your spine. Gaze could come up, throat is long. Exhale, round the spine, dome out the upper back. Good. Gaze can go move towards belly button if that feels good. Inhale to lift the heart, arch the spine. Exhale to round. One more like that. Breathing in, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Good. And then just moving through your body like you. So swiveling from side to side, rolling out the shoulders, maybe do some shoulder rolls to the back, and then forward. You can roll through the head, one direction or the other. Any other movements here that feel good for you? So maybe moving the rib cage around in one direction and the other. Or taking another lengthening stretch up to the sky, interlace the fingers, moving them in front of you. Really use this time to get into your body. Invite you to close your eyes. Let's just swivel around yourself. Coming back to center, finding some stillness. Now we'll begin our meditation. So if you do have a block or a blanket, a pillow, something you want to prop your hips up on, that sometimes helps just elevate the hips to lengthen the spine. So closing your eyes, arriving into this shape. Your hands can rest wherever they fall comfortable on the thighs. And typically, your palms can be facing up for a bit more of a receiving hand posture, or down for a bit more grounding. So whichever one of those resonates with you this morning, you can choose your option here now. And then just go ahead and place your attention on the lower half of your body. So maybe your legs are crossed. Gently relaxing your toes, your feet, your ankles. Allowing the weight of your knees to guide your legs closer towards the earth. Release any held tension in your hamstrings or your quads. Allow your seat and your glutes to be really heavy, keeping you connected to the earth. Allow gravity to hold you really close. Feeling weighted, supported, and connected. Seat to earth, skin to ground. With this rooted sense in our lower half, begin to feel a bit light and lifted in the torso. So our spine is really long and lifted. Sometimes a deep breath in helps you lift through the spine. Feeling that length in both of your side bodies. So our core is slightly engaged to hold us upright in this shape. And at the same time, it's soft enough, our belly is released so we can take a deep, full breath. Relax the shoulders, so maybe roll them backwards and down the spine, and then let them melt there. Gently lift the earlobes away from shoulders to elongate the neck. Slightly tuck the chin. Unhinge the jaw. Begin to allow the tip of your tongue to melt away from the roof of your mouth and nestle behind your bottom teeth. The space between your eyebrows is soft and heavy. Feel all of the micro muscles in your face and all of the muscles in your body start to melt away from the bones and sink deeper towards the earth. Really nice. And now simply just begin to place your attention on your breath. So inhale and exhale through the nose. Maybe put a slight smile on your face. This is a gentle, joyous practice here this morning. Let go of any judgment. Really try to approach your practice with as much kindness and patience as you can. Coming back to the fact that this is a practice. So there is no need to be perfect. There is no need to judge. It's the practice of sitting with yourself and breathing. Being connected to your breath, focused on your breath. And when those thoughts do enter your mind, know that is natural, that is welcomed, that is perfectly normal. But just see if you can try to acknowledge them, and then instead of thinking too much into what comes up, instead make the conscious choice to bring your focus back to your breath. So try a few breaths here on your own. Breathing in and out through your nose and placing your attention on your breath. My voice will come back when we're ready to move on. So nice, you guys. Really, really good. If your mind wandered, just take note. Take note of the thoughts that caught your attention. And come back to the breath. Let's take one deep inhale. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Place your hands to heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe in deep. Exhale out the mouth. Just taking a moment to be so grateful for your breath, your body, and your mind. Take a moment to honor yourself for showing up to this session, for spending a portion of your Sunday morning committed to yourself, to connecting within, and to taking your first steps into this lifelong, beautiful practice. Thank you so, so, so much. Namaste. And as always, please leave me any questions, comments. Again, if you want any of the articles that support the scientific benefits or myths or facts of this practice that I shared in the beginning, please just let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this session, and I will continue to do some more sessions like this, maybe build on this, create a bit of a series, but just leave me again any questions, comments, suggestions. This is really for you guys and has been such an amazing experience for me so far. So yeah, thank you. Have an amazing, beautiful Sunday.